All right, y'all. D-Lo for Boxing. So I'm back to bring a little more news on what I heard Shawn Porter say on his podcast about the Bud Crawford fight. You know, Porter says that, you know, basically when he got into the sport of boxing, that, you know, one of the things that sparked his interest in that big moment that made him strive to become a boxer, and also that he strived for as a fighter since he's been a pro, is to have that Hagler Hearns moment. And he talks about right here, you know, his thoughts on how big the Bud Crawford fight can be for him in his career. And, you know, basically let you hear it in his own words.
So, Shawn Porter and Terence Crawford ordered by the WBO.
That's mind blowing, right?
Yeah.
I know because everybody, I'm sure, like, I think, Carson, you said, hey, did you know about this?
Yeah.
Was that like the first thing you asked me?
Yeah, because it was like, so I see it, and then
Carson goes in the group text and just starts talking. I'm like, what is going on right now?
Yeah, because then
WBA. I'm like, what? WBO?
WBO, never WBA.
Yeah, my bad.
But yeah, so it comes out, and I'm just like, I was of course excited, like that's my first reaction. But then everyone's like, oh man, why never bring it up? Then I'm like, Shawn's typically, I mean, transparency. Like, you're typically very transparent about stuff, and so I was like, you would have mentioned that, and he was like, yeah, fair enough.
I'm very transparent, and I'll let you know, like, hey, we can't say too much about the fight, but we are going to say, like, hey, we're happy to see the announcement. We being myself and my dad were surprised at the announcement. And while I'm texting you, he's calling me, and we're really just kind of in that space right now where it's like, wow, like, didn't see this coming. This is a pleasant surprise, you know. So at this point, it's just a matter of time. I think, you know, I don't know what day he's on. What day would he be? 26, day 26 of accepting what they say. He's got 30 days to accept the fight or something like that.
There's like a 30-day window of negotiating or a purse bid, but as they say, business of boxing will take care of that. But I think everyone, I think all parties.
Do you feel like this is their side? Do you feel like, because, you know, the belief is that, like, the WBO has a good relationship with Top Rank. Do you feel like this was that side kind of help pushing to make this happen so that Terence could get a fight with you? Or do you feel like this was just the WBO acting independent of PBC or Top Rank and just saying, hey, you know, we want to sanction this fight now? And,
or do you even care?
I was gonna say I didn't really think about that, like who initiated this, who said this is what needed to be. I think more than anything is just a lot of
more like, do you think Terence is behind it? But
I don't know.
Or not.
I don't know.
And honestly, he seems excited about it too. So it seems like
I'm just more than anything. I'm grateful to see something like that happen. And I mean, to be honest with y'all, so like Rolly was talking about
everything.
Yeah, he was talking about everything. But one thing he talked about was, you know, how being a gold medalist, winning the gold medal was his dream, and he had to get rid of that and move on to bigger dreams. My quote unquote dream, or my aspirations of being a professional, came when I saw Hagler versus Hearns. And for me, it wasn't just the fight that happened. I saw a lot of people in the back, and I could hear the noise of the video that I was watching. And I just thought to myself, like, I want that someday. I want to be able to fight in front of so many people and have everybody on their feet one day. And that's kind of how my dreams of being a professional fighter started. And so I think fast forward, this situation right here will kind of bring it all in. I think that I don't think I can get a bigger crowd than this. I don't think the world could be any more excited about something that I'm doing in boxing more than they are about this, you know. So I think the news was awesome when I heard it, and I think that getting everybody talking right now, everybody's excited about me and Terence and the fight, the WBO, all that. I think it's exactly where I wanted to be in boxing is happening right now. And